And then the last one, and this one has just been debunked so universally, is that somehow affordable housing will overwhelm local school districts. One thing that people really need to understand is that the fastest growing demographic in Westchester is the 85 plus age cohort, and we are actually losing 30 to 45-year-olds. That number is actually decreasing. If school superintendents were really watching their demographic trends, they would be worried about having enough students in the future to fill the existing seats. We have, Westchester is this haven for families with wonderful schools and parks and all these things. And we are quietly turning into a wealthy retirement community and not a place where people can come and raise a family, where working class people, can kind of achieve the American dream. When you add affordable housing to a community, there's a wide diversity of tenants that move into that housing. So you have seniors that are downsizing, you have young couples that are just starting out that don't have kids, you have single people, you have a whole mix of people, and then obviously you have some people with children. There was a recent study in Pleasantville, very local example, where it was determined that 63 new affordable units would produce a total of 9 students in the district. So about 0.1. There was a big study in Long Island recently that studied over 10 communities that also came up with the number of about 0.1. So for every 100 units of affordable housing we build in our community, we can expect about 10 students. And on the other side, we probably need those students in the future, because the trajectory of our community is not on a good track to be this haven for families that Westchester has always been.
Yeah, as Rich mentioned, you don't have to look too far to find these studies. There are studies, one in particular that I'm aware of that is specific to Westchester, which supports what Rich is saying, is that those who are concerned with over-enrollment in schools just don't have the data to back up that argument. And this is part of a broader moral argument that you hear from people who rally against affordable housing. It's going to tax the school district. It's going to be overutilization of local resources. Most of the time, that's absolutely not true. And even when it is, there are creative solutions to that. Community benefit agreements, or ways to help offset some of the increased costs if those costs are proven.
Yeah, another piece of that is all of these studies show a net positive financial benefit for the development, meaning if you estimate the costs of educating the students from these developments, if you estimate, the public cost of, that these households would have in the community, the property taxes and other, taxes paid by a new development that was on an underused parcel that may have been off the tax rolls, because affordable housing does pay property taxes, does contribute, even with a pilot agreement in place. There's a net financial benefit, meaning that there are more payments to the town or village than there are costs associated with the development.